My name is Jane. Just plain old Jane. I was brought to life a decade ago by a man named Victor Frankenstein. My soulmate John took me away to live with him in an abandoned house in the middle of a dark, empty forest. And so for decades I was submissive. I had to be. Because John was the only soul I had ever known. He taught me everything. How to communicate, how ice was cold and fire was hot, and how God and his angels were watching us from the heavens. But little did he know, I began to uncover secrets that finally led me to believe that there was life and beauty beyond these walls. I had an undying desire to explore the wonders outside my home, and to see if it was as horrid as John said it was. And most of all, I longed to meet the people. Humans, they're called. But he said that we couldn't, and we never would. He said that they were the most vile and hateful beings ever created. I couldn't help but wonder what they were truly like. What if they were not the monsters he had made them out to be? What if this was all a lie?
This is my freedom. You do not have a right to repress it.
We've discussed this 1,000 times, Jane. You are never to leave this house. It's too dangerous.
We discussed it? We did not discuss it. You buried me with your condescending and domineering tone before I can explain my contentions. Why do you regard society with such disdain, John?
Don't provoke me, Jane. I'm warning you.
Well, why don't you tell me then? Because I am sick and tired of this life. This damn curtain that's forbidden to be drawn, this filthy house, this lonely forest, and you and your rubbish. I'm leaving, John, and this time you're not going to stop me.
You dare disobey me? I'm protecting you. Can't you see that? You don't know anything, Jane. Stop being such a child. Only I know what's best for you.
Oh God, is he gone? He didn't lock the door. What if I leave right now and never look back?
It's breathtaking. This grand, magnificent wheat field is nothing compared to the hostile and dreary place I've had to call home. A place where the days are dark and the nights darker still. Where I once could not envision myself happy, I now see an array of pathways leading to a life of happiness. Where I once could not see hope, I now see everything but hopelessness. The bright sun, the sweet scent, the gentle breeze. Is this what it feels like to be free? To be human? Why did John trap me in all these years? If only I...
Jane! Get back! This instant!
No, John, please, no. No, John!
I was imprisoned in this abhorrent room for weeks. John would not let me out. I soon began to fear that I would live out the rest of my miserable existence surrounded by these walls.
Jane? Jane, can you hear me?
What was that noise? You didn't hear anything, Jane. It was just the rain.
My name is Victor. Victor Frankenstein. Do not be afraid. I just want to talk to you.
Is there a voice in the walls? No, there can't be. The walls don't talk.
I know you're confused, but please listen to me. I want to help you.
What is happening to me? Have I reached my breaking point?
I am your creator, but I did not choose to create you. John was spurned by humanity, and he became bitter and angry. One day, he sought me out and asked me to make you. In exchange, he promised to live isolated from humanity, which, as you can see, he has effectively done. I let him take you away because I was afraid of the power that you possessed and the conflicts that might have arisen between your species and humanity. And so, I have observed your lives over the years to ensure that John was keeping his promise.
Impossible. This is impossible.
I want you to know that I am sorry for the way John treats you. I find it appalling how he controls your life and does not let you make your own decisions. He thinks that he's an expert and knows what is best for you because of the horrors that he experienced, but he does not let you experience anything for yourself. You should be able to make your own opinions about the outside world, and he should not trap you in this room with only the walls as company. I created you as his equal in every way, but he treats you as if you were his child. You deserve more than this.
I don't know what to say.
This all must be too much for you to take in. I will go.
No, wait, please. I don't have anyone or anything. This loneliness and emptiness are gradually sucking the life out of me. My heart beats, yet I am long deceased. I'm a subject, a prisoner, a slave in my own home. Is it a sin to long for human warmth? Is it a sin to want different things from that of my male counterparts? I feel so weak, but John tells me it's natural for a woman to feel this way. But why is it that I must obey him and he doesn't have the slightest regard for my desires and aspirations? I've tried imploring him to let me see the wonders of society, but only to receive a snarl telling me that women should not worry about the difficulties in life that may render you lightheaded. Don't you see?
Jane, what are you saying? Who are you talking to?
That's the voice. I'm talking to the voice in the walls.
Stop this nonsense. I won't be fooled by your girly tricks to get me to pity you and let you have your way. Mark my words. No matter what you do or say, you will not take one step out of this house.
Week after week, we conversed in hushed tones about matters both ordinary and extraordinary. I would ask him about the outside world, about how the stars shone at night, how the birds would sing their lush songs, and what it meant to be alive. Sometimes he would tell me tales of his life and the love of his life, Elizabeth, his light in the dark. He had recently lost her to scarlet fever, much to my dismay. It would have been an honor to meet her. She sounded so strong-minded, so intelligent, so confident. Everything that I was told I couldn't be. And so Victor and I would talk for hours every day until the monster came home. But every day he would always assure me that he would be back tomorrow. Thus, Victor became the voice in the walls.
Jane! Hurry! This is your chance to escape!
Jane! You mustn't leave. You don't know what this world is like. The reason I kept this world a secret from you is because I'm trying to protect you. I'm trying to shelter you from that cruel, cruel world. I've been rejected with nothing but by hostile responses from those savages just for my appearance. I became a fallen angel and wandered the depths of hell and solitude. Believe me, Jane, don't reach out for that alluring and decisive fruit. Return to me and the safety of our abode. Please don't run away further.
A hunter had spotted me in the woods. I am going to the country of eternal light, where the sun is forever visible, and no darkness can taint my soul any longer. I have lived quite the life, huh? But if there's one thing to learn from my story, it's that life is precious. It is a gift, so do not take it for granted. Victor may have succeeded in bestowing animation upon lifeless matter, but what he did was like putting pieces of a puzzle together without knowing the full picture. I am now standing on the other side of the walls, finally surrounded by nature's beauty, finally free. Oh, the sun is so iridescent in the clear blue sky, the trees so full of life. I am home at last, and I have never been happier.